What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Crash Blade Gaming. I'm your host, Crash, and I have gotten around to getting me some Rotom V-Stars. And so we are going super fast with the Rotom, and that's what this whole deck is about. Just zooms. So yeah, not much more to say than that. The deck list is pretty simple, pretty straightforward, so it's a really easy deck to pilot. You don't have to make a lot of crazy decisions on what to discard and things like that. So yeah, it's a fun deck. Let's just go ahead and get into the question. Alright folks, time for the Pokemon question of the day. Let's go over last video's question. This Dragon-type Pokemon has super cold air. It can breathe to freeze basically anything, even lava. Who is this Pokemon? If you were like the commenter linked, you went ahead and guessed Baxcalibur, a cool new Dragon Ice-type Pokemon that I really like. It's pretty cool. I love the design of it, and a really deadly tail, of course. So congratulations, Link, to you. Now have 2 points. You are 1 point away from winning the second place prize, so make sure you participate in the next question. You go ahead and get it. In Band Socks, the first place winner, you should have received a trade request by now, so go ahead and accept that for your prize. So this video's question is: this grass-type Pokemon will only be evolved into by using the Let's Go feature in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet after walking 1,000 steps. Who is this Pokemon? Go ahead and leave your answer in the comment section down below to get yourself a point to earn some prizes at the end of a 3-point race. Now, let me go over the rules a little bit. So we're probably going to have a reset after the next question or two, depending on if Link Talks can answer this next question correctly. But we have a first place and a second place prize. You need 3 points to get the prizes before anybody else, so 2 people can win. The first place prize is the first person who gets to 3 points by answering these questions correctly and being the first person to answer them when a tie happens. However, when we're first starting this, anybody who answers these questions gets themselves a point and then advances so that they can get 3 points, and there is no cap on who can get points. So keep that in mind. You can still answer the question, get it correct, get a point. You just have to be the first person to 3 points. Now, if it comes down to a tie, the first person to get the correct answer to make 3 points will win the first place prize, of course, and then it'll go to second place. So keep that in mind. I know it's pretty long-winded of rules there, but just wanted to be clear before we started the next round, and I will try to repeat this as in other videos as possible. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get into the deck list. It's time to take a look at a Rotom V-Star. I really loved playing this deck. For 2 lightning energy, we have an attack called Scrap Pulse. We do 80 damage plus 40 damage for each card we take from our discard and put it in the loss zone. And you'll see throughout the video that I cannot count how many tool cards I'm putting in the loss zone to do the correct amount of damage. So I end up overshooting a lot. But that's here. It's a really solid attack. You discard, I think, what, 5 energy, you're doing 280? So, not 5 energy, 5 tools, and you're doing 280, if my math is right, but I don't trust my math right now. Anyways, we also have the ability Conversion Star. During our turn, we can use this ability. We can discard any number of cards from our hand and draw that many cards, so it's like a Caitlyn supporter as an ability, as a V-Star power, which is solid because you want to get tool cards in the discard. So, how are we going to achieve this? We're trying to go as fast as possible with this deck. Rotom V is really good, has instant charge ability. Once during our turn, we can draw 3 cards. And our turn ends after that. So it's like Zacian's turn, except we don't accelerate any energies. We also have a similar attack on Rotom V for Scrap Short. It's the same effect, except you start at 40 damage instead of 80. So you need 1 more tool card to KO things with Rotom V. But I do love the instant charge ability for the first turn you play, which is good. We got 2 copies of Crobat. Try to thin down our hands, draw some cards, keep going that way. I thought about adding 1 copy of Galarian Articuno V, and I did. For the Reconstitute ability, we can discard 2 cards and draw 1. So we need to get 2 cards in the discard. That's why this is in here. I also thought about playing Rangaroo V, which has an ability to search out item cards. And I was iffy on it. I don't think you really need it with the speed of this deck, because this deck does decide to go fast. You don't need to search out the cards that you need. We have 3 Quick Ball here, 3 Toolbox. Toolbox, we can look at the top 7 cards of our deck, pick the tool cards out of there, put them into our hand. So really good for when we want to discard things. 4 Ultra Balls helps us discard and search for Pokemon. And then we're playing a Tower of Darkness engine with 4 Tower of Darkness. Once during our turn, we can draw 2 cards, but we have to discard a single strike card from our hand. And what did you know it? We have 8 copies of single strike tool cards in the single strike Scroll of Piercing and the single strike Scroll of the Fanged Dragon. Doesn't matter which single strike tools you play, you don't actually use the attacks on them, you just discard them. And for our supporters, we're only playing 6 supporters, 3 Boss's Orders, and 3 Professors. Is it 3 or 4? 3 Professors of Research. Now you're asking, well, Crash, why aren't you playing any Serenas? Give you more flexibility. The reason I don't play Serena is because Serena actually limits you when you're going up against a Regis. So Regis are really important for you to target down one Reggie and just keep KOing that same one, especially the Reggie that they only have 2 of, because Regis can hit pretty hard. So you want to keep going after like the Reg Ice or the Reggie Steel. Boss's Orders help with that. Serena kind of limits your options for doing that, so we don't play Serena. And realistically, we don't need Serena as a supporter in this deck. Reason being is we have Galarian Articuno, we have Tower of Darkness. That'll draw us 3 cards without us having to have less than 5 cards in our hand, which is sometimes not possible to do. And we also have Rotom VSTAR's ability to help us draw cards, so that's why I'm not playing Serena. We also have Speed Energy, which helps us draw 2 more cards. So we have a lot of ways to draw cards, meaning Serena will be a little bit not as good. But I also want to talk about some of the tool cards that are in here as techs. So we are playing important tool cards. We are playing 4 copies of Air Balloon. This helps our Crobats and Articunos not get boss trapped. Can also help the Rotoms get out of the active if we need them to. We also are playing 1 Big Charm. If we're going second, Big Charm might be really important for us. It might have a Rotom survive, especially if we attach an energy to it. And this is the most important tool card in the deck, is the EXP share. You need these on all your benched Rotoms so that you can chain Rotoms after your first one gets knocked out. And you want to try to make it so that each Rotom has at least 1 basic energy and 1 special energy attached, or 2 basic energies, as long as you have XP shares on the bench. So keep that in mind when you're attaching energies. We also have 3 copies of Big Parasol, Yveltal, Sableye, Reg Ice, any Pokemon that has effects of attacks, Big Parasol blocks. So we have this in here just in case. Usually we don't need it, but it's there. And we have 2 copies of Choice Belt. I decided to include Choice Belt because sometimes you don't need to hit the even 280, you can hit 270, which means you discard 1 less tool. So Choice Belt usually is going to go on my first active Rotom, if possible. And then once they KO the Rotom, the Choice Belt just goes in the discard anyway, and there's another 40 damage. So effectively, Choice Belt gives you access to 30 or 40 damage if you need it. So that's why we got Choice Belt in the deck. And that looks like everything is covered, so let's go watch the deck in action. It'll be in the description down below. And while you're there, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and like the video if you enjoy the content. Oh yeah, so like I said, let's go watch it in action. Alright, we're going second up against Goodra. Not a bad opening hand, but it would be nice to get another Rotom V down. We'll see if this is Arceus Goodra or Lost Zone Goodra. They just attached an energy in the past. Tower of Darkness is really good. We can bump their stadium right away. So we can attach the speed energy here. Big Charm might help. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Another Rotom V is perfect. We can attach XP share. I think Big Charm might be useful, so we'll go ahead and play the Big Charm and then just do instant charge, draw 3 cards. We're looking for an energy because we have Rotom V Star in our hand. We got energy, but now we need to find a way to discard some more of these Pokemon tool cards and be good to go. So if they bump our stadium, there's no Marnie, so we're keeping our hand. If they bump our stadium, we still have what we need. We still have the Tower of Darkness in hand, so we can draw at least 5 cards the next turn. We'll see what happens. There's the Chorus. This looks like the Lost Box version of Goodra. There's the Goodra V Star. They're not going to be able to attack, though. Can we hit up to that 270 and get the KO? I don't know. We're starting at 80. That's 120. We can get another one in the discard at least. That would be 160. Then we would need 3 more. I would need to find like an Ultra Ball and a couple more tools to get into the discard here. Let's see. Big Parasol's nice. Let's go ahead and attach the speed energy here. 2 Rotom Vs. We don't have any basics, so actually XP share is kind of useless. Let's go ahead and evolve. Okay. Don't want to use Toolbox yet. We'll discard that. No Ultra Ball sucks. But we can use Conversion Star, which might actually get us there. So let's Toolbox. Toolbox missed! No! What do we have? We just have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 80, 120, 160, 200, 240, 280. Okay, Conversion Star does it. Let's go ahead and do that. Get rid of these. Say done. Maybe I could have gotten rid of a couple of the towers too. Not much to go off of there, but we do have the scrap pulse. Let's go ahead and do it. So 80, 120, 140, 160, 200, 240, 280. I had to get rid of everything, right? I think so. Yeah. Oh, 320. Oh, I overshot. No, did I count wrong? Why did I overshoot? I counted wrong. Did 320 damage. I didn't do... Oh, I must have counted wrong. Did I really? 80, 120, 160, 200, 240, 280. I did count wrong. Dang it. That might come to bite me in the butt. Seeing as how I don't have anything else to go off of here. Don't have an attack for next turn, really. We can just hit for 80. But they also don't have Goodra yet. They only have 2 cards in the Lost Zone, so we might be able to get away with a 2-shot here. We might have won, though, if I had kept that 1 tool in the deck. I'm not too sure. Capture Energy is good for them. That can get them a Comfy, and they can actually start doing stuff, but they just pass here. We got an Energy, which is good. We can go ahead and Tower of Darkness, get rid of that. A Research. Could boss the Comfy and KO it. Which will slow down their Lost Zone stuff. Maybe that's the play, right? Or do we hit this Goodra and just keep going with what we got? Decisions. I have decisions to make. I could KO the Comfy. They could have a switch, but they would have switched last turn. So we'll just scrap pulse for 80, I guess. No, let's toolbox here. We might be able to get the KO with this research. Let's get all these in the discard. See if we get some Ultra Ball, some tool cards. Good. We got another toolbox. That'll do it. We can Ultra Ball away these 2. Actually, Ultra Ball away those 2. Probably get down another Rotom. We have a couple more in the deck, so that'll be good. Get down another Rotom. So we need how many tools? So we're doing 80. I make sure I gotta count this right. 120, 160, 200, 240. Okay, we have enough. So we'll just do it like that then. Let's scrap pulse 80, 120, 160, 200, 240, 280. There we go. One less tool in the Lost Zone that we have. Let's take our 2 prizes. Now, an EXP share is good, except that the active Rotom gets knocked out. Doesn't really matter too much. But, that's fine. We have a victory here. Yeah, they couldn't get going. We are just too quick, and that's what Rotom is going to do. Ooh, Vikavolt, eh? Alright, we got a pretty interesting opening hand. Vikavolt, we might struggle against. We'll see. We speed energy here. Okay. Now let's go ahead and Tower of Darkness and get this tool in the discard. EXP share is good for the next Rotom. So we will Quick Ball away Big Parasol. Grab the next Rotom. Ooh, we only have 2 Rotoms in deck, so the other ones are prized. So let's go ahead and EXP share here. Choice Belt up top and Instant Charge. I like going first with Rotom because of the Instant Charge. Now, unfortunately, we could get item locked turn 1. And I won't be able to use my Ultra Ball to get a Rotom VSTAR. So we'll see. They don't have a Water Energy in the discard yet. There's a Battle VIP pass though. They're going to be able to set up fairly well. I'm worried. I hope they miss the turn 1 Paralyzing Bolt. I really do. That way I can Ultra Ball for the Rotom VSTAR and then go from there. There's Greninja though. They might have Water Energy in hand to discard with Greninja's ability. What's that ability called again? I forget. Concealed cards. Don't really care about Aerodactyl. He does hit us for weakness, but that's okay. Ooh, they get rid of a Lightning Energy. That's not water. So no Melanie play just yet. This is good. The boss. That's fine. No, it's not really fine, is it? A boss is not really fine because we have no way to accelerate energy. We don't play switches either. Or do we? Let's Ultra Ball and find out. We don't play switches, that's right. Okay. Let's go ahead and attach speed energy. We can take a hit, so I'm not too worried about that. That's good. Let's evolve here. And then we can Ultra Ball away these two. Go grab the other Rotom V-Star. Tower of Darkness. Okay. I think I should just hold here, right? I have the guaranteed energy in hand. I can research next turn. I might not hit an energy off the research. It's possible for me not to hit energy off the research, so we'll just hold here. We'll just keep stacking tools in the discard. We don't need that many, actually, so it's fine. There's a Paralyzing Bolt, but we're done with having to attach anything. I mean, we have Ultra Balls and Quick Balls that we could use, possibly, but that's okay. Oh! Okay. Good thing we evolved. They might have a Melanie play on Super Zap Cannon, but that's not going to KO us, right? 190, 200, 230 with the Choice Belt. They would need like a Regieleki VMAX. They could also use Ancient Star, which it looks like they might do, but we can just KO the Aerodactyl. Ooh, they Melanie to the Aerodactyl. Interesting play, because next turn they could theoretically attack with Aerodactyl. Lost Vacuum, what are you going to get rid of? My tower? Good thing I have another tower in hand, so I don't mind. Paralyzing Bolt's fine. They do 60 damage to us. We play a tower. We play an energy, and we research these two away. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. I could put Galarian Articuno down, but I don't want to yet. That's a liability. I want to get out of the item lock, so we can just scrap Pulse for 80, 120, 160, 200, 240. Gotta make sure I'm counting my math right, because the amount of tools actually matters. So we get 2 prizes here. See if one of them is a Rotom V. That's a Quick Ball, not a Rotom V. Rotom V? Oh, the Crobat. Okay. The next turn, we're going to desperately need to find a Rotom V off the prizes. Might have to play Articuno down and get an Air Balloon. We have some Air Balloons left, right? There's no Air Balloons in the discard. There's one in the Lost Zone. So we do have Air Balloons. There's a Melanie play that they can do. Energy Search gets them the fighting energy. We can KO this Aerodactyl, though, so I'm not that worried. There's the fighting. Do they have Melanie? I mean, they should, right? Quick Ball for Luminion to get Melanie. Yep. Quick Ball for Luminion, Melanie. And they're going to KO our Rotom V-Star. We have a backup, but we don't have an energy. I just realized this. We can play our item cards, though. So we can thin to hopefully find an energy. Otherwise, we also have our V-Star Power Reconstitute, or Conversion Star. Why did I say Reconstitute? Where did that come from? Oh, you have Reconstitute. Okay. We still have our V-Star Power, though, so we can draw plenty of cards. We have Toolbox to thin the deck. We're looking okay. Alright, let's go ahead and play the Toolbox first. Air Balloon's good. We can put that on Articuno. Let's throw down Air Balloon onto the Articuno. Let's Ultra Ball away Big Parasol and Crobat. Or the Scroll. Let's do the Scroll. Okay, we have Crobat in the deck. We've got 5 energy only, 18 cards. That'll be tricky. I don't want to get this Crobat because we can still draw here. Let's go ahead and Tower of Darkness. Get rid of that guy. No energy, but we did find a Research. Quick Ball away Crobat. We also don't have another Rotom V-Star in deck, but we just need a Rotom V, so that's okay. Research is good here, so we'll play Research. Looking for an energy. We got it. Perfect. Let's attach. Okay. And I don't think they have a way to knock us out next turn. So we're just going to go ahead and scrap Pulse here. So we're doing 80. I gotta do it again, folks. I'm sorry. 80, 120, 140, 160, 200, 240, 280. Get the KO. We get 2 prizes here. Hopefully one of them's a Rotom. 350. I have a Choice Belt on. And you're weak to me, aren't you? Okay, you're not. 350. I had a Choice Belt on. Rotom V. Oh, that's a toolbox. Rotom V. Oh, okay, good. Whoa, we got the Rotom V. Okay. Oh, man. I was worried about not getting a Rotom V there. I used too many tool cards. Didn't need to use that many tool cards again. See, I still miscount. I forgot I had Choice Belt on. We have Boss's orders, though, so we can KO the Lumineon hits for weakness. I'm trying to think what can our opponent realistically do here to get a KO on this Rotom. Bounce our stadium, which is cool for us. That means we get to get back some basic energies. Scoop up the Greninja. They're digging hard. I mean, they need another Melody to attach to Vikavolt so they can at least paralyze me or paralyze Bolt me so I can't use items, but I don't need to use my items very much. I wonder how much the rule change is going to affect item lock with tools not being items anymore when the rotation happens. Because I think there is the Bayonet. Is it Bayonet EX? I believe there's a Bayonet EX that has the item locking attack similar to Seismitoad because it was just 1 energy. No, Seismitoad was 2 energy. I think Bayonet's is just 1 energy. But you don't lock away. Oh, there's a Raikou, but Raikou doesn't do 250 damage. Right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yeah, you're only doing about 1. Not enough. Plus 10, 130. You're doing about 130. I'm not worried about Raikou. Okay. Okay. Scoop up. Oh! Is it enough? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. Plus a Choice Belt would be... Yeah, I don't think you have enough here, buddy. Fleet-footed. How many tools do I have? I've got 5 tools. That's 200 damage. Cool. We got him. We got him. Let's go ahead and get everything out the deck here. And they concede. Just wanted to get all my tools to max damage, but there we go. Rotom just won again. That was really scary, though, having those Rotoms prized. Okay, this is not that great of an opening hand for us, but we got some Rotoms, so let's throw them down. Don't need to technically play any of these cards in my hand, so I'm just going to instant charge. Missing an energy drop kind of sucks. We get an energy, we get the Articuno. Articuno's nice. We can at least use an energy next turn. We'll see what our opponent can do. There's a Drapion in the active. We'll see what our opponent can do. That tells me if I want to attach to the active or not. Oh, they're also playing a Rotom deck, but they don't miss the energy. Choice Belt Zeraora. Claw Slash will only do 80. The VMAX. What does the VMAX do? 60 damage for each Pokemon with an ability in play. 60. Oh, they'll do 180, 210 with a choice. Then we get Marnied. I don't mind the Marnie, that's okay. But the VMAX can KO us. Definitely KOs because it looks like I'm going to have to play this Crobat. Which isn't good. They already have a Lightning in the discard. So this is a deck that I want to explore as well, is Zeraora. Get Rotom VSTAR. Let's go ahead and play the Tower. And get rid of that guy. 2 Rotom VSTARs. Okay, we'll force our opponent to have a boss here. We'll evolve the ones on the bench. And then we can Crobat. Hopefully hit an energy. We do, that's good. Let's play the energy here. We can boss, but I don't think we need to boss yet. Play XP share there. Go another toolbox. Good. That's a good toolbox, if I do say so myself. Quick ball away the Big Parasol. Let's grab Articuno. That bad boy on Articuno and reconstitute. Get rid of those 2. Okay. Well, let's instant charge. Still missing some energies though, which isn't that good. The Rotom V and the actives might get KO'd. If they don't, that's okay. We have XP share to attach to it, and then we can Find an energy, hopefully, and get our own KO. Ultra Ball, that'll get them the Zero Aura VMAX that they can charge up this turn if they get a Flaffer. Oh, they can also get Flaffy too. Flaffy can charge up these guys on the bench. I wonder if they're just playing Rotom for instant charge, because I don't see any tool cards. That's a good thing to do, especially turn 2, they can instant charge, so that makes sense. Alright, Reactive Pulse. 60 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon in play that has an ability. Yep. So Zero Aura VMAX plus Zero Aura VSTAR, and they pass the turn. Oh boy, if I can find an energy, we can just get the KO here. I think I'm just gonna Conversion Star. Yeah, let's Conversion Star first. Well, hold on, let's attach the Air Balloon to Rotom, because we need a retreat. Let's do that. Let's Conversion Star. Get rid of all of these. That'll give us a 6-card draw. We keep Boss. We still have Reconstitute. Ooh, no energy though. Okay. Tower of Darkness. Still no energy. Reconstitute. Energy. Still no energy. That's a bummer. You have free retreat. I have double boss. So what we could do is boss up the Flaffy, waste that energy on Drapion. So they can't retreat next turn, and then we'll just do another instant charge. Because we missed energy. This isn't good. We still don't find energy. No! Oh, I drew what? 9 cards that turn and not one of them were an energy? Man, that's insane. How are we not hitting energy? The problem here is they can get a boss now. If they find a boss switch or boss air balloon, we're in big trouble. And that Dynamotor is probably going to the V-Star. They attach. V-Star's attack is also scary, I think. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon 4 times. Okay. Finally, we get the energy. We finally hit the energy, so let's go and get rid of that. Cool. Let's go ahead and attach here. And then let's play Toolbox. And reconstitute these guys. I want to keep the Air Balloon just in case they go for a Crobat. Quick Ball away the Crobat. Don't want that anymore. Rotom V-Star still in the deck. Still got 5 energies in the deck. Okay. I think I keep the rest of my hand. Retreat into Rotom V-Star. Yeah, and we'll have an attack for next turn. So let's see, I can attach Choice Belt here. Do I need to? Do I want to? How much HP you got? 320? Maybe I do want to. Attach Choice Belt. So we're doing 80 plus 30 is 110. 140. Oh gosh, math is not good. Plus 40. It's 110. It's 150, 190, 230. Okay, we got enough. We have enough. So we're starting at 110. Scrap. No, no! No, I forgot the boss! Oh, I forgot the boss. I forgot the boss. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. It's okay, though. Oh, I forgot the boss. Oh. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Do we have another XP share? There's 3. I don't know if one's prized. We might not. Oh, we could still have an attack next turn. Oh, that's bad. I forgot the boss. Oh, it's okay. We knock out VMAX and then we knock out V-Star. That's how we win this game. Oh, brother. What did I do? Okay. Oh. The misplays, guys. I'm so sorry. So bad. I'm so bad sometimes. There's the other boss. We're going to have to lose both bosses. We have to play another Rotom because we need to find the V-Star. There's the other XP share. I need an energy too, so actually we only have 11 cards, so I'm just going to grab the EXP share. And we should hit Rotom V-Star off of this research. And we should be okay, I think. Oh, we can't evolve yet. Okay. Don't want to play Speed Energy, so we'll attach that there. We can retreat. And now we can actually KO this guy. So we'll scrap pulse for 80, 40, 120, 160, 200, 240, 280, 320. 320. Get the KO. 360. I miscounted again somehow. How do I keep miscounting? Bunch more tools that I can use the Ultra Ball with. How do I keep miscounting? I hit 360 that time. What is wrong with me? 80, 120, 140, 160, 200, 240, 280, 320. Why do I keep... I am obviously not good at math. Let's just go with that. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon 4 times, 60 damage to it. Leon? Oh no, is that going to double KO Pokemon? It can do 180 damage to 2 Pokemon. It can KO 1 Crobat and severely damage a Rotom V. Ooh, that's a spicy play. No way does Leon work with that. They are missing an energy though. Crushing Beat. Oh, that's all they do. Okay, well, we got him there. They were missing 1 energy, but man, they could have done 180 to 2 Pokemon, right, with that Leon? I want to see that deck. That deck is awesome. I'm going to try that out, but there goes another win for Rotom, so... the misplays I make, guys. I'm so sorry, but I just forget sometimes. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the matches of Rotom V-Star, being able to dominate against all your opponents. That deck is really, really fast. There are some misplays I made that made things a little bit more interesting, but if you don't misplay like I do, you will just go through and do really, really good. So I do like Rotom V-Star. I do recommend checking out the deck for yourself, and thanks for sticking around. We'll see you next time on Crashblade Gaming.